Books. So many books. I've got 2 books of the day today, so I'll probably have to do them separately. But the first one is, I started reading this yesterday in a little cafe called Rosewood in Edmonton. And this is Henry Dumas, or Henry Dumas, I'm not sure which the pronunciation would be correct for him, an American writer, Echo Tree. And I found out about this because my friend Carl, who is a brilliant radio producer amongst other things, and has produced things like Sarah Kendall's Australian trilogy, and Mark Steele, Bridget Christie, and my new 2-parter. Look, I've put in a plug there. But I found out about him because I was around at Carl's house, because he's got an automatic inflating lilo, so it's a good place to stay. And it was we were watching a short piece about the influences on the brilliant TV series Atlanta, and this man's name came up, and so I was desperate to get hold of the book. It's quite hard to actually find a copy of the book in the UK, and I'm not sure how easy in North America either. Just to give you an idea of his work, Dumas drew from a range of traditions, including realist, gothic, horror, and supernatural fiction, yet he also grounded his work in African and African-American spirituality, folklore, and myths drawn from oral and written traditions of storytelling, producing in the process what one might term an authentically black, politically engaged magical realism, whilst also creating early signal examples of what would eventually come to be known as Afrofuturism. Tragically, he was shot by the police when he was only 33 years old, on his way back from visiting Sun Ra. Of course, I'm sure you all know about Sun Ra and his orchestra, and in fact the final section of this book is a kind of fictionalised version of Sun Ra. So I found this, I've read the 3 introductions in it, and I've read the first short story, and it is fantastic. So that is a book of the day. I'm off to a conservatory in Edmonton now. Well, I mean, I was pretty sure that I was going to get to the end of the day without buying any books. But, well, I was going to the drugstore just to buy some emergency Cheetos, and I thought, this is quite near the Wee Book Inn, and maybe I did miss something. And of course I did. I missed this film tie-in copy of Logan's Run. That's what I've been thinking about quite a lot, actually. I had noticed it, and I have got another paperback edition of Logan's Run, which says now a major motion picture, but it's not got that cover, and it's not got all the pictures inside. You know, amazing pictures. The hallucinogenic vapour of the love shop, where sensual delights know no bounds. And there we go, you can see a sensual delight. That's Jenny Agutter and Michael York going for a walk. Then, of course, I probably needed The Weekend Witch, because I keep imagining that one day I'm going to resurrect the show that I used to do with lots of friends of mine, the book club, and The Weekend Witch, which is every woman's guide to enchanting a man. And there we go, Linda Lawrence. There is Linda Lawrence. It's got both the occult and also psychology working together to find you a man. Tanith Lee's Don't Buy the Sun. I think Tanith Lee is quite famous. But anyway, it's Jang to be wild and sexy and reckless and teenage. It's Jang to do daredevil tricks and even get killed a few times. You could always come alive again. It's Jang to... Anyway, you get the basic idea. And I didn't really need this either, The Soft Machine, but it is the first paperback edition for Grove Press of The Soft Machine, and includes an advert in the middle for Grove Press. Do you have what it takes to join the underground? I'll tell you as soon as I know. So anyway, that was the Wee Book Inn, which is a lovely selection of kind of paperbacks and bits and pieces. It's well worth looking through it. I hope to see some of you in Edmonton or Calgary or Vancouver or Seattle or Portland or any of those other places. Bye-bye.